Raising Kanan Season 4 trailer breakdown / reaction. If you ain't seen it yet, don't watch this. First glance, obviously we got your boy Kanan, and he's talking to Snaps and Pop, having a pretty important conversation. Pretty much tells him, like, you gotta understand, Kanan, how people see you now is how they're gonna see you forever. This is a very powerful statement that obviously applies to real life, but mostly the streets in this statement. And how once you make a name for yourself and you make your first impression, that first impression is usually your lasting impression. The only way to change that is to pretty much die and make a return, like Unique did. To a scene where Kanan's pretty much walking home, it seems like, and some police officers pull up on him. Then they jump back to the same scene and they pretty much ask him, Kanan, how do you want people to see you? And he says, look, I want them to see me as me, not who my mother is. I think this will be one of the biggest themes of this season. As I said before, Kanan is going to grow into his own man. He doesn't want to be known as just Rock's son anymore. He doesn't want any handouts. He doesn't want any advantages. He wants to create a name for himself. Kind of reminds me of like Bronny James. Another scene with Kanan in the car, and he's pretty much watching, right? He's watching someone that we know very well. Rock. He's watching Rock and pretty much how she's moving in the streets with her business. Obviously, we see Rock here working with the feds to pretty much shut them up from what she's doing on the street. And then we see a boy, Marvin, for the first time again. It looks like he's cashing a body. He looks like he's going to have a crazy season. This is one of a couple scenes where we see Marvin handling business. Another scene where Rock and Kanan, she's like, you need to be careful, Kanan. You don't get to where we at without dropping a lot of bodies. Kanan's like, well, yeah. What did you do to get here then? Fuck. And it's very interesting because it's almost like Rock forgets who her son is. You are Kanan's mother. He's learned from you. He's been watching you. He understands very well who you are and what you've done. And if she thinks Kanan's still that innocent little kid he was in season 1, she's got a lot to learn. You see Marvin again getting the drop on someone. Looks like he's handling business, catching another fucking body. And then we see an interesting interaction between Stefano and Kanan, where Stefano pretty much tells Kanan, like, yo, I work for your mom. I don't work with you. And he's pretty much telling him, like, you better be grateful that you have a loving mother that cares about you, because that $500K you try to drop was insane. And then we pretty much see Rock linking up with the people from the Chinese spot that she's doing business with. And they're pretty much telling her, like, yo, everyone that you're doing business with has been getting hit. What the fuck is going on? And we all know who's hitting her. It's Unique. He is back from the dead. It made me think about how Kanan was fucking up Ghost's business in the first season of Power, and how he was in prison, and you know, Ghost never even suspected him. Ghost thought he had taken him out. Again, he made another return and was fucking shit up for Ghost and his son all over again. So this is very much a remnants of the same thing. Then we have Rock saying one of the dumbest statements we've probably ever heard her say. She said, it's one thing not to be able to trust my son, but it's another thing to not be able to trust the people that I'm in business with. I need to trust them. You need to be worried about your son, because he's about to turn into something that you're not going to be able to handle. I can't wait to see how this plays out. We have another scene with Kanan, and he looked like he getting some money, right? He got a whole safe, tons of bread. Could it be Rock? Could he be stealing from her? Or is this the money that he made on his own? We have another scene where Rock, it looked like she's moving weight. She's getting this product. She's trying to be the biggest goddamn drug dealer in New York City again. She's got the fur coat. It's getting crazy. We have another scene with Snaps. So she's pretty much telling somebody, like, in this business, it's all about who you know. First look at Jukebox. Why is Jukebox always with Feds? Since the first season of Power, when she was messing with Shannon Burke, she always around some Feds for some reason. I don't get it. And I guess this is why Jukebox ended up becoming a cop in the OG Power. It all starts to kind of make sense to me. We have Lou clapping some cheeks. It looks like he's going to get a new love interest storyline. Very happy to see Lou back. He looks healthy. Can't wait to see what he brings in season 4. Then we have Unique, who pretty much pulls up on this new character that's supposed to be called Early Tyler. Unique pretty much tells Tyler, like, yo, that bitch thinks I'm fucking dead, but I ain't never felt more alive. And we know he's talking about Rock. We have a scene where Rock here looks like she's shocked, surprised. Could this be the scene where Unique reveals himself to Rock? Finally, Kanan's telling some of his young bulls, like, yo, I need some information. If you want some bread, get me this info. Kanan's not playing around this season. We see Kanan in Jukebox, and it looks like they're pretty much watching somebody. We see Kanan with the strap, and it looks like he's ready to make a move and really put someone down. And Stefano's telling Kanan again, like, yo, go home, kid. Be grateful you got a mother that loves you as much as she does, because they don't come easy. We see Jukebox finally with the strap. Will this be the season where we finally see her just go crazy? Because when we see the OG Jukebox, we're like, how did she turn into this? Because we don't see that in the Jukebox we've been seeing lately. Like, we have Unique here. He seems like he's pressing somebody. He's about to be on fucking demon time this season. Oh my God. Marvin's kicking the door on someone. Again, like I said before, Marvin's going to be catching a lot of bodies this season. He's going to be pressing a lot of people. He's number 2 in command now behind Rock. Again, we see Unique. He's in the cut. He looks like he's fucking up Rock's warehouse, fucking up her business, just destroying everything in sight. And then we see something we have absolutely never seen before. Rock in tears. Rock is emotional. What could this be for? Could someone have died? Could she have lost someone? Could Kanan have gotten shot? What is going on? See Kanan holding his stomach. It looks like he's been hurt. Could he have been shot? Could he have been stabbed? This is going to be an insane season, guys. Then we have this final scene with Stefano, and he's pretty much saying famous last words. Bro, a lot of people are going to think that this has something to do with Famous or da. I don't think it has anything to do with Famous, bro. He don't even know who Famous is. Did also notice we haven't seen Famous at all in this trailer or any of the teasers. I think that was purposefully done. I don't think it's because he's going to die or anything. I just feel like they want to keep his storyline close to the vest. Let's wait and see. We have what looks like to be Marvin pointing a strap at someone in the final scene. Who knows who it's going to be? Can't wait. Raising Kanan Season 4, March 7th.